Previously on The Ultimate Fighter. Baby Monster beats Steve Carl for the Blackzilians' third straight victory.
Winner, Valdir.
And Hyder vowed revenge.
I'm gonna bring the vote. I promise.
Tonight on The Ultimate Fighter.
You missing your passion for what you're doing.
We're getting our asses kicked. Down 75 points. American top team fights to take the competition from the Blackzilians.
It's about who outthinks who.
But a life-threatening emergency could derail ATT's hope for their first victory.
Come on, 911. Come on.
Help us out, Steve. Mental, physical. What's going on here?
It was all mental. You know, I felt that way in a fight before, but never that bad. You know, I just like disconnected, like I wasn't in there.
We're getting our asses kicked. Our guys have come out. None of the three have fought to their potential. It's like fighting in a fog. And we're disappointed and we're upset and we gotta fix it.
I just wasn't in there.
I'll tell you right now, you're the last guy I expected to hear that from. Now we know what it is. We got to figure out how we change that.
That's you. You missing your passion for what you're doing. You're here for the passion because you are a fighter. Don't forget that. I think everybody's forgetting that.
I come from the part of the country in South Carolina where they stopped the British, and they lost God knows how many battles, but they kept creeping through the swamp. I've carried that with me for my whole life, and I'm not scared at all. I don't give a
ATT always bounces back. We've lost plenty of fights before. I'm really not afraid to lose. I'm not afraid to lose 4 or 5 in a row because I know that it's only going to make the fire worse, and when that fire breaks through the door, there's no stopping it.
dragon. It's just starting to start.
Just what we needed right now is just somebody mentally there. This is the attitude.
That would be creepy, trust me.
Body lock to that.
It's always the creepy that sneak up on you, I promise.
This is a good question. This is a good question for us right now. Who?
We know Grillo's a question mark. If Grillo is out, that leaves Saba, Creepy, and Hyder.
So the American top team puts in 2 young guys, couldn't get it done. They put in a veteran who doesn't listen and loses, and now they're down 3-0. And Dan Lambert's pissed. He should be pissed. And he needs to get his team fired up. They need to turn this thing around. The biggest confidence booster these guys are going to get to flip this thing for American top team is a win.
If we can manipulate it so that Hyder ends up in there against a striker, somebody like that's going to stand up and bang like a Nakahara, Portello, Jackson, we feel great with Hyder.
Do you think Saba will get over here? I was thinking about Saba too. It looks good, yeah. It really is going to depend a lot on who they're going to pick.
And the reason I would lean towards Creepy over Hyder is because Hyder's had some hand issues in the past, and it's trying to heal up right now, so it's either Creepy or Saba. Steve brings a lot to the table that people won't be used to. I mean, he's a 6'4" welterweight. That's a southpaw. And those aren't easy guys to train for. I would say Creepy. I know his head's right for it. I know he wants it. He wants in there bad.
So I think Steve is going to be fine. Make sense?
Yep.
Yep.
Let's go check on Grill. We're excited to get Creepy Steve in there, you know. We haven't had the best performances so far out of these guys, and we just need someone who's going to go in there and bring it. And we're pretty confident that Steve's that guy. That's what you're there for, you know?
Looked good when you went, too. My name is Steve, the Creepy Weasel Montgomery. I've got the mind of a hippie and the heart of a fighter. You know, I'm definitely want to be remembered as one of the most exciting and watchable fighters of all time.
Keep that right hand up. Stand up. Right there. You see it? Back, right there. Beautiful.
I try my best to stay a gentleman like I've been taught from birth in South Carolina. I try to bring that, those Southern manners to the table and keep my composure. Personally, I want to make everyone who's put so much effort into my career and put love into my life, I want to give it all back to them and show them that it wasn't just for nothing. I want to show people and the world what I'm capable of.
How you doing? Good. Good? Yeah. Everything all right?
Yeah, perfect.
Coming off the win with Baby Monster, we're all feeling pretty good.
Surprising?
Yeah, everyone off.
So now we're going into the new week, looking for a new fight to keep that win streak alive. All right, so any new news on who's cutting weight or?
I mean, we've seen Coy really skinny, really acting like he's fighting. He's the next one. I think he actually matched with the Carrington Banks style fighter.
Real good.
Nathan Coy does?
Yeah, with Carrington.
Carrington coming off of only 3 fights. You think Coy is the right fight with him? Because Coy's got like 17, 18 fights.
I think we had the same discussion about Banks coming into this process. Was experience.
No, I'm not worried about his experience level.
When we put him in,
people that we know that he's like, if he goes up against Haider Hassan or anyone who's a real brawler, Nate Coy's not a brawler. He's more of a technical fighter. Entire game.
The best chance to have someone to beat this guy, if he goes Nathan Coy, Carrington Banks.
We decided on Banks. Just a good gut feeling on who they were going to put in, and potentially being Nate Coy, possibly. Carrington can answer.
It's just the beauty of this game. The beauty of this entire game compared to other seasons, it's about who outthinks who.
It ain't over.
It's war.
It's a war, and it's finished when it's finished, But we're on a good way. All the pressure is on the other side, and that's something that's just great, It feels great. Carrington. Without coaches.
So what we hear is that it looks like Nate Coy is the one cutting weight right now. When you fought Nate Coy, how comfortable are you?
I will win.
So we think you're going to fight next.
Okay.
I'm just excited for the to get started. The way the team's going to keep the momentum going is just to keep doing what we do. I'm Carrington Banks. I'm from Peoria, Illinois, born, raised in Georgia, wrestled in Iowa. And he shows kick, not this crash. Forward. Not. He throws a kick. Come in. Wrestling's been a part of my life all my life, kind of like fighting, so it was an easy transition. I consider myself well-rounded. Outside the cage, you would never know I'm a fighter. I'm a chill dude. I like simple things. Who I am inside the cage and who I am outside the cage are 2 completely different people.
Whenever you finishing with strikes, when we finish with strikes, instead of being like boom, 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 you stay here, half circle as well. Just a half circle. Okay.
The Black Zillions absolutely have a stronger team. When I go into my fight and get the win for the Black Zillions, this is what I came here to do, and the opportunity is sitting right in front of my face.
Play poker the same way every time.
How's that?
Well, first of all, you haven't won one game.
Somebody help! No! Please! Stevie! Come on, Stevie. Come on, 911. Come on. Here we go, call 911. Is that me, Steve? Steve, buddy. Come on. Steve, do something. He's having a seizure. There was Steve, buddy. Come on. Steve, do something. Steve. Hey, let him go. Steve, open up.
He didn't look good. He didn't look good at all.
I thought he was going to die. He was purple. And I think whenever you get things put in perspective, it makes what we're going through in the house seem like nothing.
One of the scariest and most helpless things I've ever seen, and hopefully we'll have him back soon.
It sucks. I mean, such a good kid. Creepy Steve had a seizure. Early indications are that it seemed to be from a reduction in his electrolytes because he was water loading. He was drinking a lot of water that day to try to get his body right to flush it out for his weight loss. We'll see what the doctors say. They either let him back in or they don't. Nothing you can do about it, nothing I can do about it, nothing anybody can do about it. We're just kind of hopeful right now that everything's okay with Creepy Steve and he gets back in here because he worked really hard for it, and we'd hate to see it taken away from him.
What happened to Creepy Steve is crazy, and I'm sure for the guys from the American Top Team, it's hard to see, your teammate go through something like that. But all these guys have to be ready to go because who knows what could happen. This is the guy that Dan was counting on to bring it home. So huge, huge, huge blow to the American Top Team, and they got to make some tough decisions right now.
The way I see it, if they keep the strategy they've been doing, is going to be Banks or Jackson.
Now we have a couple of options for the upcoming fight. We've got Nate Coy, or we could go to Saba. Saba can still beat Banks. Saba can beat Jackson.
There we go.
Saba's training really hard every day and is dying, chomping at the bit to get in there. So we just made a decision that we're going to go with Saba to take Steve Montgomery's place. How you feeling?
Ready to go. Ready to bring it home. Ready to bring it home, man. My name is Sabah Homasi. I'm 26 years old. I joined ATT because I come to train with the big fish, Outside of fighting, I have a night job. I'm a male entertainer for women, okay? Strictly females. I gotta go out on stage in front of a crowd filled with a bunch of girls, and with the fight, I gotta go out to the cage and perform with a bunch of people watching, so I guess it's the same, right? There ain't no doubt in my mind I'm coming in guns blazing. If you want to see an exciting fight, put me up against a striker. If you want to see a boring-ass fight, put me up against a wrestler who's going to try to hold me up against a cage.
Disengage. If you're winning a bout of stand-up, disengage on it.
Saba catches a lot of grief for, how he pays his bills outside of the gym, but it's a lot of fun. We can joke around all we want. At the end of the day, Saba is a tough guy. He comes in, and that kid trains hard. If this fight doesn't go our way, we're down 100 points. But we also think Saba's going to win this fight, and he's going to bring it back to our gym, and the wave is just going to start to grow in our favor.
ATT's mental state has to be bad. They just lost 3 in a row. They're leaving their home gym to come to us every week to fight. The pressure's on them.
Welcome to the 4th weigh-in. We got Dan with the American Top Team and Glenn with the Black Zillions. If you picked your representative, have them step forward, please.
Black Zillions put up Banks, who hasn't fought in 18 months, and Sabah gets called on short notice for this fight. Is his head in it? He looks good physically, but mentally, where is he? This is a pick'em fight. I don't even know what to think about this fight. I'm calling this fight a pick'em.
Actually, I thought deep down they would put up Nathan Coy, so based upon that, we countered. Sabah's stand-up is very robotic. He's very one punch, one kick, one punch, one kick.
We thought it was going to be Carrington. That selection is kind of consistent. They're going to go with their better grapplers, and that's certainly right into Carrington's skill set.
Okay, American Top Team will weigh in first. Host will be second.
It's pretty clear it's going to be Saba making it a scrap, stuffing the takedowns and doing damage, and either getting a finish or winning a lopsided decision.
171. Black Zillion team. $170.
Saba's my brother from another mother. He only knows one way to fight, and that's with deadly speed, power, combinations, and tomorrow he's gonna be the scariest dude you'll ever see.
From the weigh-in today, I think Sabat might be sleeping on Banks. The way he was smiling in Banks' face, like this gonna be an easy payday for him. Darren, you're gonna be wrong. Banks gonna overwhelm Sabat tomorrow.
They're probably asleep, aren't they?
A couple were awake when I was just here.
Sure.
We were planning on putting Creepy Steve up next. Obviously, that's not happening. But I'm just gonna check on our friend and our teammate, make sure he's doing all right.
We'll grab this clock. I'm thinking about stealing this clock.
Take the clock. Take the clock.
Take the clock.
Take the clock. So I did my weight cut incorrectly. I drank way too much water. And like an idiot, I didn't put any electrolytes in it and actually diluted all the sodium in my body, so I had a seizure. Luckily, I didn't have any brain damage, no side effects other than the little seizure I had. But, yeah, they're making me leave.
You got your shake. I don't know if you still want that.
It's a really, really crappy situation. Thing that hurts me is not exactly what I've done to myself, but what I've done to my teammates.
Y'all don't want to disturb y'all's poker game. Keep playing. I'll come down there before I dip.
Unfortunate situation with Creepy Steve. I understand that this is this kid's dream to fight in the UFC, but I'll take health and safety over the dream every day of the week. I want him to take some time off, and I know Dan loves him, and Dan's really high on him. If this kid can stay healthy, we'll give him a shot in the UFC.
Pretty sure that's everything.
My dreams outside of fighting are to spread as much positive, good energy, whether it be through martial arts, through surfing, a simple smile. I really just want to leave the world a better place than when I found it.
All right, Steve. My brother.
Yes, sir.
You got that? That's a shot. Okay. Training with Rashad Evans, we train hard together, we sweat, we bleed together, we want the same things for each other, we want success.
What is he focusing on?
Not getting taken out.
The fact that you're going to take him down. So that's what you use against him.
My experience being a coach and being a contestant is going to be huge for these guys, I feel. When they're tired of training, when they're all bumped up and bruised, I know what that's like.
I'm okay with Sabah as an opponent. He's a striker.
Ooh, cold-blooded. What?
He likes to throw bombs. We're cool with that because we're going to duck right under him and take him down.
He can get up. I don't care. Get up. Bow, bow, bow. Up, back down again. That's how you break his ass.
I'm going to dictate the pace. I'm going to figure out how big his heart is, and I'm going to test it. Really good.
Good stuff.
Man, I'm on top of the world right now. I feel great. I don't see any threats on their side, man. His game plan is going to be to take me down and keep me down. He's going to fail miserably.
You know, this is big for you. Just don't panic.
I'm completely embracing the situation. I feel like it's my destiny.
My game plan is to go in there and finish as quick as possible. How do I see it ending? By knockout or submission? I know I'm coming out with my hand raised, there's no doubt.
When I go into my fight and get the 4th win for the Black Zillions, it's absolutely gonna crush their confidence. Every win crushes their confidence a little bit more. This is everything that I asked for when I came here, and it's been delivered, so I'm ready to take advantage of it.
In the history of The Ultimate Fighter, there's never been this kind of energy and animosity and tension in a gym. It's crazy. You can just feel this thing bubbling and like ready to explode.
The Tale of the Tape is brought to you by Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens.
Okay, fighters, this is a 2-round fight, 5 minutes a round. In case of the draw, we would go to the 3rd round. Do you understand? Yep. Good luck to both of you guys. Coach you up. Ready? Fighters, timekeeper, go.
lift him. Pull him towards you.
I need you to keep it steady. I'm scared of your hands. Put your hands right
really say it's a third round? Is it? I don't know.
Let it go, you hands. He's afraid of you. He's closing his eyes when you throw the punch.
This is your destiny, baby. Ya Ali! Ya Ali!
Hey, guys, one more round.
Let's go.
Fighter, time, let's go.
Good fight.
Great fight, guys. Great fight. What it is? Bank.
This performance replay is brought to you by Nas. Drink Nas with Complex 6 for enhanced mental focus and high performance energy.
So fight 4, Sabah Homasi versus Carrington Banks, really didn't go as I expected. I expected Sabah to come out with a much higher pace than he did. Carrington was able to take him down a number of times and controlled the entire first round.
Sabah came out, I think he was pushing the action. I think he was stalking Banks. Sabah landed some good hard jabs. Banks landed a couple of his own. I thought the round was close, but I gave the first round to Sabah.
Round 2 is a very close round. Carrington did more damage than Sabah. Sabah did walk him down, but that's about it.
Push the brakes!
Sabah landed some left hands, some good jabs. I thought Sabah did plenty enough in that round to win it.
Round 3, Carrington was much more active. He landed a lot of jabs. Carrington definitely was able to do much more damage in that round.
Third round was razor thin. Sabah landed some nice jabs. Banks came back with a nice kick to the body. Sabah threw a head kick. It went to the judges, and I didn't know which way it was going to go.
At the end of the fourth fight, Blackzilians retain the lead with 100 points, leaving ATT with 0 points. Blackzilians still have home gym advantage.
So here we are again with another one of these fights where neither guy is trying to knock the cover off the ball. You know, Sabat isn't showing us, I want to bring this thing back to the American top team. And Banks isn't like, I want to keep it here. When you get to that third round, all you have to do is go balls to the wall that last round. Show somebody you want to win. Show somebody you want to be here. Show Dan you want to bring this thing back to the American top team's gym.
For me to go in and win that fight, I felt like I kept the momentum going for my team, which is exactly what we needed. Getting that victory, I felt like everybody fed off that energy, so it was a big weight off my shoulder.
Well, you're gonna be here. You're gonna be a stud doing it. So proud of you. Man, so good, so good.
It was a tough fight. Sabah is a tough fighter, and he had brought everything he had, so I got mad respect for him.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You have to knock the people out here or submit them because there's no way. We won that fight, man.
You did your job. You fought as hard as you could. You did a good job. You fought well. Judges went that way. We were pretty disappointed in a few of the performances prior to this fight. Was not disappointed at all in Sabah's performance. Sabah came to fight. I think if he came up with a little bit more action at the end of that round, I think that fight was there for the taking, but it was close.
Just got robbed. When the ref raised his hand, it killed me, man. Honestly, I'm pissed because I know I won that fight. I don't see any other way that he won that fight. The judges, man.
Sit here and bitch about it for the next 5 minutes, but then we need to start thinking about the next one, because they're worth 50 points apiece starting on Tuesday.
You fought like a warrior.